There's that thing I say it again. I'm a Valentine, what is up everybody? I'm a Valentine here, welcome back to my channel. Welcome on, what's up? I am confusion, okay? I'm confusion because I don't know. It's like I can see the future further almost, and it's like the immediate future. I'll be like, what's going on here? Don't know what to do, don't know if I should move or like if there's even an option for me to renew here and like what to do with that. I'm trying to plan stuff for later in the year. And y'all, I have been using my PTO this year at this new job. Like having that experience of like being laid off last year and like not knowing if I was gonna get my PTO and thinking about like how I never used my PTO. Like I never took that time and like went on trips and like did stuff with that, and I'm like not doing that. You truly only live one time. You don't know when you're gonna go, and you have to try to live the best life that you can. That's really what I believe. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just let myself suffer. For what? For who? Because I'm not doing it. Like I deserve to be happy. So anyways, I'm taking myself on a cheap trip to Philadelphia, Philly. It was the cheapest thing that I ended up Googling. Aside from like, I could have gone to Baltimore and like literally come back to DC in the same day. But like, I feel like that's something I can do on any weekend. And I probably will do that the same way where like I could have stayed in the city and like finally took myself to a fucking art museum or something, but it's like I can do that as like random one-off vlog days. But I have like a stretch of time that I took off, like 4 days, so I'm like, okay, let's take 3 days, go somewhere, and then have one rest day at home, because you truly do need a vacation from vacations. And that's something that I've learned, and I'm like, I'm gonna try not to play myself and give myself time to like be back. And then I'm also like trying to be realistic about my own energy levels, and like even thinking back to how when I traveled up to DC, when I was like listening to that little voice telling me to move here, how I got here and I would have like 2 or 3 days and I was just like tired the whole time, or like I wasn't feeling super nourished or super energetic, and like I want to lay down, I want to sleep. And I like, yes, I'm traveling, but like I want to relax, and like I'm not gonna overly push it. I'm not gonna overly push it, you know, like try to see the entire city. I'm not trying to do that. And like I think I'm going really early so I can be cheap with my tickets. So like I'm gonna just tire myself out during the day, and then when I go in that evening to the Airbnb, I might not come out again for 24 hours. Like I might not, and I know I'm in another city, but like, and my energy levels, like I really have to like manage my own energy levels, y'all. Like I feel like with the exercise and like taking better care of my health, it's like I have to really be realistic with my energy levels and not like burn myself out, which I have been really burnt out the past few days. And like I needed these 2 days off, and like I slept the most of yesterday. I slept until like, I didn't go out till like what, 8 o'clock, because I woke up at like 9 something, and I was like watching a couple movies, watching a little bit of K-dramas, and then I was watching like Spirited Away, and I kept falling asleep. And like there was some other movie that was on, and I like was bopping in and out of like consciousness, girl. I was sleeping, like I needed that sleep. And so yeah, finally got up later in the evening, cleaned up a little bit, put some clothes away, and like went out to do some like grocery shopping, which was so good, because I've been making this like vinegary olive oil, chopped garlic, minced garlic, chopped olives, balsamic vinegar. Like, it's very delicious. Parmesan cheese, like this Italian style, Mediterranean style, something style dip. My mouth is watering as I think about it. And I got some stuff for it from Whole Foods, and like accidentally got these hot cherry peppers, but they're actually so good. And it's like a new addition to my dip, and I'm eating it with these like fucking saltines. That's just, it slaps so much, and I know that it's good for my gut, and like I feel so happy about that, and I have like food, and I'm very grateful. So yeah, nourishing. I'm scratching my leg, sorry for the sound, but nourishing myself, and like trying to, of course, increase my energy levels, and then like be kind to my body, and like knowing when it's telling me to rest and when to get movement, despite how stressed or overwhelmed I feel. And then always just like holding on to the bigger things, like knowing what is in my future, and knowing that my energy will increase over time, and knowing to keep going despite what I see. Move by faith, not by sight, right? And even like me moving here was so sudden, and it wasn't super planned. I just kind of knew that it was gonna work out because the voice in my head kept telling me to move here. And things haven't been perfect. Like, I've been stressed and confused, and I've been growing. It's stretching me, and I've been so uncomfortable. And isn't that for the best? Like, I found some things that I enjoy. I love lip gloss. That's like my favorite thing. Beauty, of course, I love. I'm getting healthy, and like not even just getting healthy as if it's something that ends, but like I'm changing my lifestyle. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do that. I'm grateful that I'm in a walkable city, and that I have like access to public transportation and the metro, and like I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, I just kind of moved on faith, and just knew that things would get figured out from there. And I've kind of been okay every step of the way. Like, despite that things haven't been perfect, they haven't been exactly how I wanted them to be, I have always had what I need. I've always had food, always had a job. I've always had public transportation. Even when I didn't have a job, I had a job. Like, I have a testimony, y'all. I have a testimony. Even when I found out that my job was gonna be gone, I had a job immediately after. And even when things started going wrong with that other job, I had another job immediately after. And yeah, I don't know. Things are not perfect. I'm like in the middle of a lot of things. I'm like trying to work on this album, y'all. I don't know. It might just be a small project. And I might just need to put out what I have. And that's that. My birthday's coming up. I'm gonna be officially 25. And I don't know. Got a lot on my mind, but just wanted to make sure that I got a video out for y'all. So this is it. Hey, how's it going? Did you miss me or okay? But yeah, that's it. I low-key don't have a whole lot more. I would just say I'm gonna leave y'all with a cringe quote that you've heard a million times. Reach for the moon and you'll land among the stars. Like, being someone that tries will get you a very different life from somebody who just doesn't try, because you think that you know the outcome. Like, sometimes you can look and be like, oh, the likelihood for things to go wrong here is X, Y, and Z, but it's like, what if things don't go that way? Like, what if it's not actually the worst thing in the world? What if you don't give up, and what if you do try again? And the people that always have like more fulfilled and accomplished lives, they are willing to try. So I'm committed to being somebody who tries and tries again and again and again, and we'll see how far I go with that. All right, y'all, much love. See you next one. Bye.